I think everybody would agree we almost always need more energy. And when life, right, we can create energy, we can absorb energy, cultivate it, circulate it. But there are factors in life that deplete our energy. That's just reality. One thing that depletes it is not sleeping well or enough. Another is not eating well or enough or too much, whatever. Another is people, right? Certain people can suck our energy out of us. Our minds, if they get spinning out, that can really suck our energy. So, what am I saying? I started out by saying, so most of us want to keep our energy strong and full. Just a reminder, because you all are getting pretty sophisticated in your understanding. Just a reminder, the best place to do it, the first place to do it, is with your breath. Okay? So let's bring our hands to our lower dantian, soften the knees, relax the shoulders. We're in this beautiful neutral stance of Wu Ji. It's a position. I just realized that sounds like Wu Ji. But it's Wu Ji is a position of openness. We're ready to receive that energy. First way we could do it is by softening this area that can often tighten up unconsciously. Just soften this abdominal area. And once you feel that you've harnessed the breathing as deep down into your lungs as you have available, feel free to just stay with this, or you can put one hand on your chest now and do a wave breath. Breathe the belly, breathe into the ribs, front, side, and back. Breathe into the chest. Exhale from the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Breathing in and out through the nose. There's an incredible chemistry of the nose and the sinus areas where it helps create called nitric oxide. It's a natural process in the body, but we need that. One of the things it does is it relaxes the blood vessels in the whole body. Breathing through the nose. Okay, again, we're boosting our energy by doing this. Now let's bring our hands to our lower back and we'll practice reverse abdominal breathing. We haven't done this for a while, so we'll take just a moment to practice that. For reverse abdominal breathing, instead of allowing the belly to move away from the spine on the inhale, you ask the abdominal wall to stay kind of flat or firm, and you inhale, directing the breath toward your lower back and the back ribs. Now, what you may find when you do that is on the inhale, you may find you rock a little toward your heels as you breathe toward that lower back. And on the exhale, you'll rock maybe a little toward your feet, toward the front of your feet. Tiny bit, the tailbone just glides under a tiny bit on the inhale and just comes back to neutral. This is a really great technique. It helps you feel how the lumbar curve is affected by the breath. Woo. All right, so this is also, I really recommend this if you have chronic lower back pain or tightness, sciatica, any issues in the back or the hips. Is that clear, that reverse abdominal breathing? This is kind of like a little mini review. And I'm happy to go over it after class. Good. Okay, shake out the arms. Just relax and breathe. With this, hopefully a little bit more volume, a little bit more awareness. Let's do one more for the breath now, since it is the metal element season, the season of the lungs, the heart, lower intestine. We want to really nourish that energy. So here's Buddha lifts the earth. We inhale, palms turn up. Exhale, hands face the body and flow down. And this is another fabulous way to slow and deepen the breathing, because our arms mimic what the breath is doing. It's leaving the body. We feel grounded and relaxed. We draw energy in from the lower lungs, middle of the lungs, upper lungs. Then there's a slight pause. Exhale. Slight pause at the bottom. Okay, the more that pause can be extended, whether at the top or exhale, at the end of the exhale, another pause. If you can extend that little natural pause at the bottom. Ooh, if you do this, this is a great meditation to slow yourself down, to build a good balance of the chemistry in your lungs and in your breathing, the nitric oxide, the carbon dioxide, the oxygen. Pause. One more time. We're boosting our chi, preparing the body's circulation to get very deep and strong and healing. And relax. Good, good. Yeah, cool. Ooh, hands here, next to your head. Let's do our rotations, okay? So the rotation, you shift onto your right foot, you come off the back heel, and you turn, and you look over like towards your back hand. And then center, shift onto your left. So we direct our mind to think and feel whatever rotation is available in our neck and our upper back and our shoulders, and find your own cadence, your own rhythm. And at this point, just breathe naturally. Okay. So it starts to warm up. You might feel you want to go a little faster, but not necessarily. Now bring your hands down next to your rib cage, and this will help direct our mind into feeling and noticing the rotation through the thoracic spine. Tailbone drops to the floor. Nice way to warm up. Get that spinal fluid to liquefy and flow more easily. Now, both feet flat, plant your feet, and knock on the door of life. Whee! You do a little cleansing breath at this point. Inhale through the nose. Helping to move out any stuck or stagnant energy. Let's tap on the lung points. Reassure our lungs that we are keeping the circulation flowing through them. So whatever little bugs and viruses and germs are floating around, we'll just keep them floating right past us. They will get lodged in our lungs. And, or if they do, our chi will just get rid of them. All right, tap on the top of your shoulders. Little Qigong pat on the back. Congratulate yourself for taking good care of yourself this morning. And then back down to your lungs and your lower back. Slow it down, slow it down. Woo, shake it out. Just a little tapping. Just a quickie, tappy wake up. And tap up the outside of your arm. Tap down and up. If I still lived in New York, I would definitely be going down to Confucius Square and checking it out from time to time to watch people do this. Come back to your center. Tap on the thymus, hold the breath for a second as you inhale and tap. And then exhale. Healing, healing, healing. Other side. The outside. It's another great way to build chi and a great way to get it moving if you're feeling kind of blasé and stuck. Now let's tap on the lower back. We already breathed into it, so it's a little bit more awake now. And tap down the outside of the legs and up the inside. Around again to the lower back. Tap down the back of the legs, bladder meridian, over the feet, up the inside. Now stay in the front, tapping on the qua. We'll slow that down so you really feel the vibrations going into this very important part. Muscles, tendons, lymph, nerve, a lot of good information, or intelligence, I mean, is located here. Now tap down the front of your legs. Front of your legs is the stomach meridian. And onto the feet, and then up the inner legs. Woo, shake it out. All right. Let's do a little swing. Okay, you can add a pump. I'll go slow in case people are still trying to figure out how this coordinates. It's fine. The arms drop, the knees bend, the arms come up, the knees move towards straight. Feel the verticality of your Tai Chi axis or your Tai Chi pole. And then if you'd like, you can add the pump. The pump is the more vigorous form of this. The pump will bring strength into the back of the body, the glutes, the hamstrings, right, that we were just tapping on. So either one, you could keep it vertical. You could even come up to your toes and down. That changes the rhythm a little. And that's when to drop stress. If you're getting worried about the news, it's not that it's wrong to be worried. We just don't want that worry to pull us out of balance. So we let go of the level of whatever emotion you're feeling too much of, sadness, depression, maybe you're overexcited about something and you need to just calm down. Whatever it is, you're letting go of the excess. 3 more. Last one. All right, we're doing a vigorous warm-up this morning after that nice slow breathing, that deep, slow breathing. So we're already beginning to bring the body into balance in the mind and the heart. Here's one we haven't done for a long time. The tiger sits in the grass. Remember this one? So here we are in our I think this is the moo. position, MU, the horse stance. And this one is pretty wide if that's available to you. You don't have to, and you can modify how much or how little the knees are bent. The arms are up. We're going to exhale and let go down to the earth. Any negativity goes to the earth. Then form tiger claws. All the fingers make claws. Inhale, we're pulling out that negativity and giving it to the earth. Inhale, raking out anything that no longer serves us. The positive energy of the earth wants to balance out that negative energy and can. We can safely let it go to the earth. As we pull it out of ourselves, makes room for good energy. Good, look at that. One more. Now this is a workout, this one. Exhale. Now come up, cross your tiger paws. Make sure you're making those claws, by the way. Let me go over those claws. That's the tiger claw. It's kind of the ends of your fingers, not the wrists. Well, don't worry about the wrists, but if you get this going, right? So here's the big tiger roar, clearing out negativity. Ready? Let's inhale and growl. Fun. That's why the tiger is sometimes the emblematic or the representative animal of the fall and the autumn, because of that courage. Also, the clarity of the vision of the tiger. Tigers have, like cats, have great vision. They even see at night. So when we do tiger exercises, often in real traditional training, the teacher will say, glare with your eyes with a strong focus. It's kind of fun too. Okay, one more thing to really get our chi moving. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Let's take a few moments to just breathe into the heart center, the brain, the mind of the body, right? The brain of the body is a tool to work with the wisdom that comes from here. That's what this philosophy teaches us. That here in our heart is where we figure out what's right, what's true, what's the most compassionate, loving, honest thing for us. We figure that out here. And then our mind helps us figure out how to get to that decision we've made. So this is important, Dantian. It's inhale, opening up to the wisdom of nature and life. Exhale, bring it into that wisdom center. Inhale. Soft, receptive. A beautiful day to practice this. It's such a gorgeous October day. So when we are opening to that beauty of nature, we're really feeling the power and the wisdom of that. All right, now we're ready to be dragons. Shift one way and look the other way. That's very good. Now this can be tiny. Keep the body in a vertical alignment. There, that's better, Arlene. So you keep your head right over your belly button, basically. It's your arms that are reaching across. That's it. Arms reach across. I was teaching this Thursday, I guess, and I was like, suddenly it was like, wow, there is a big spiral happening here, which I don't always talk about. It feels like a lateral movement, but we're really setting up a very deep healing spiral through this part of the spine, especially in this first part. Bringing mobility to the shoulder girdle. Excellent. So that's the first part of swimming dragon. And this is a good one to do daily if you want to work on, well, this works everything really. It wrings out stress in the muscles and in the mind and the heart. It brings healthy circulation to the organs, so it detoxifies the whole body, helps move the lymph, and really brings flexibility as well as strength. And that you determine how much you want to work on the strength. If you're strong and fit and you want to, you get a lower horse pose and you can go low. You don't have to. Like, all right, that feels pretty good this morning, but I wouldn't want to do it for 10 minutes. Right? That's what my body's telling me. Ah, good. Excellent. Now come back to the center. Breathe. Let's find that composure we felt when we were just standing and breathing at the beginning of the class. You're probably feeling some work in your legs. Breathe into that, a little mini standing meditation moment. And now let's swim the energy. Nice and easy. We're swimming it through, between the hips and the shoulders. Think of that. And the front, sides, and back of the body. All of those joints, all of those internal organs. Add a little kind of buoyancy. Now swim the energy up through the throat chakra, up through the upper dantian, swimming clarity through our brain, up into the sky, right over the center of the body. Now it's fun to feel like you're being pulled right up through that central axis. Maybe it even pulls you up off your heels. Maybe not. Ooh. And that wasn't part of it. That was me losing my balance. Sorry, you guys. And sink down. Good. And inhale, open. Pulling in all that healing chi from nature. Exercising our heart and lungs. One more time. Exhale. Good. Good. Let's do this. Let's bring our legs together now. By the way, sorry about losing my balance. I'm on the paver stones, and where I need to stand is right where they're least even. So, we're all friends. I may fall over. I'm on my yoga mat. I won't get hurt. So here we go. Let's do from the narrow stance. So same idea, but this time we have our feet a little closer together. Feel free to modify that for balance if you need. No problem. You could. I wouldn't go that far out though, but the more narrow your stance is, the more challenging it will be. So for this one, we're going to tilt to the right and we gather energy in from all around us and bring it into the heart. 3 times. Inhale. There's that spiral again, right? Oh, you can really feel it. And center. Now, hands point up and we swim through the front of the kind of the upper heart, like right in front of the thymus. We'll do 4 times. Right, hips again. Let's pause right here for a moment. Make sure your hips and your eyes are away from your hands. That's it. See if you can relax that front shoulder a little bit, Babette. Yeah, there you go. Now, hands forward. Breathe, swimming the energy. It's great for hormonal balance. All of the stress hormones, all of the kind of information gets rebalanced. Now to the bottom, the lower dantian, and I like to just think of this as a connection through my feet to the earth. Ooh, back to the middle. So the middle, the fingers point right forward. 2, 3, 4, and up. Fingers point up. So it's just straight across for this one. So that's the difference. It's a good call there. Beautiful, Judy. And I'm going to add an extra one on because the last one, when you finish, you're looking away, then you look toward the hand, reach all the way up. Optional if you want, you could lift the heels, then drawing all the wisdom, that energy, the wisdom of the heavens down through your brain, through your heart, mind, into your lower dantian. You make a diamond shape and breathe for a moment. And visualize like a vortex of energy moving into feeding your Jing Qi, your physical essence, swirling around, just clarifying and strengthening all our energy. And relax. Good. I'm going to try to do that pretty regularly so that we can move through it quickly, because I want to get us as much as possible into the place where you want to do swimming dragon, where it's like, oh, that'll feel really good this morning. Did anyone notice anything different today between the wide one and the narrow one? Maybe not, but I noticed it was a lot more challenging in the narrow. Oh, let me tell you one more thing. Actually, let's do it one more time. Let's do narrow stance one more time. We started the first time tilting this way. This time we're going to start the other way. There's a little asymmetry in the narrow stance. So let's just go through it one more time together. Tilting a little bit to the left. Then you direct your focus. And right there, the hips are away from the hands. So right away, you're getting a great stretch around and in 3 times. Gathering in to the heart center. Gathering, connecting to the energy around us. Then swim it through the upper dantian. 1. You can do this any number of times. You could do it 3 times. You could do it 6 times. You could do it 9 times. We're doing it 4 times. Hands forward. Right? So the hips and the focus go one way, the hands go the other. And the hands just kind of swim the energy through the internal organs. And then down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the center. 2, 3, 4. Now look toward the hands so you'll feel a stretch now on the left side of your body. And up. Connect to the heavens. Young energy, brightness. Connect, bring that energy down into your earth center. Connect to the earth. Connect to the lower dantian and breathe. Good. Good. Okay. Any questions? Look great. The idea is if we do that often enough, it'll really feel stretchy and great. It already does, but it'll feel even better. Okay, full body flow. Full body flow. Modified version. Everybody should be able to do this one. Crossing the hands like that for stability. That's one source of stability. The other is your glutes. Squeeze the glutes. The hips push forward, so you're opening the front of the body. Now, this is the modified version. Hands to your thighs, flat back, long, relaxed neck, and then just come right back up. Okay, that's modified. You could also go, if you're feeling up to it, if it's right for your body, same beginning, inhale, exhale, keep your arms forward as you go over, relax, and roll up. So that will put a little more of a challenge into the strength of the back of the body. Balancing the strength with the back of the body with the flexibility. Okay, let's do 3 more all together. I'm going to watch. Wow, Jane. Beautiful. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, Judy. Rest when you need Arlene. Good, Claudia. Hips forward. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Good, Jerry. Rest when you're done. I lost count. I was so into watching how beautiful everybody looks. Ooh, full body flow. Notice how you feel. Close your eyes. Judy Stern, I see you're having problems. I'll send you a copy. Don't worry. But hopefully you'll straighten it out. Now, fabulous. I'm feeling like I need to do this now. I'm feeling like I need to massage back here. And I just say I'm feeling it because when you're doing these things on your own, and you can do little breaks of chi, you don't have to do a whole hour all the time. Trust that if you feel like, oh, neck feels a little bit, needs a little flow, you could always pause and get the flow into the cervical spine, for instance, that way. Right? This also got some flow, a lot of flow into the cervical spine. So you choose where you need to balance. Okay, excellent. Shake it out. What's that one? Oh, I know. Let's do that one from the Shibashi for the feet, where it's called, I did it wrong, called bouncing ball, where you just lift the opposite knee like a kitty cat, making biscuits, like just kneading on the nice soft blanket. That's the basic version. You can go slow. Doesn't get easier if you go slow, but it might feel better to you to go slow. Or you can go fast or faster, or you can even lift the heel. Woo! That's the one that will build strength in your ankles and your calves. Make sure the heel is moving toward the big toe when you lift it. Capito? Slow it down and rest. Good. Heel, whenever you press, I don't want to turn on my robot because sometimes it doesn't turn off quickly, but whenever you could see, whenever you press your heel forward, just to review, make sure, because this is really important. And we press our heels forward every time we push and lift the heels. That's what I mean. That's called plantar flexion. Every time you do that, you want the heel to move toward the big toe, not the pinky toe, because that's how you'll sprain your ankle, right? We move the heel toward the big toe. That's it. Let's now do a little stretch. We haven't done this for a very long time. This is not a Qigong stretch, but it's kind of fun. Have your hands on your tigers. You could also have a hand on a chair or a wall. And all we're going to do is shift the weight into the right foot and take the left foot and rest like the top of the foot on the floor. These are your toes, this is the bottom of your foot. You're resting this part on the floor. Now, if you have flat feet or very tight ankles, this will be very attention grabbing, right? Breathe. We're stretching the top of the foot, stretching those very tight tendons. A lot of people have tension and tightness there. It doesn't always go away quickly, but this is one way you can both work on balance and stretch. Now, if you're feeling like this is good, I want to do more stretch, all you do is you bend the back knee a little bit. And you should feel that stretch intensify in the front ankle. Right? So the stretch is really for, see if I could do this part of your foot. Good. Yeah, they're important. They're very important meridians and points there, including liver 3, which we've gone over. Liver 3 is the point between the first toes. I think I even talked about this recently. And that's a good stress valve. That's a good one to get grounded if your head is spinning out into whatever. If you're like, gotta get centered, right? You could massage that foot, or you could do something like this. This will get you focused. Okay, let's try the other side. Hands on the tigers. Shift into the left. That knee's a little bent for stability. Cross the foot over. Good. Excellent. 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 I could see, for those, I can only see Jane's foot. You did that really well, Jane. And I'm trusting everybody else is doing it really well too. Y'all look pretty cool. Pretty composed. Looks kind of like a Bob Fosse position, doesn't it? Now, if you bend the back knee, you're also getting stretch in the back ankle. Breathe into it. Good, Lynn. And relax. Oh, la la, shake it out. It's a lot. All right, so a different kind of warm-up. We really worked it. Let's get a sip of water, and we'll work on some balance and some flows and some standing meditation. Go through. Yeah, so I was, in terms of balance, we've been working on the crane, and we're going to do a little bit of crane today as well. But I was also thinking about how the standing meditation and this next exercise work so beautifully to complement and enhance each other. So this next exercise is golden rooster stands on one leg. So what we're going to do here, I'll face the same way as you. Get a nice, stable, comfortable position. We're going to shift into the right leg until we feel very solidly planted in that right foot. The left foot, the heel may even be off the floor a little because you're so shifted to the right. At that point, the left knee comes to the front and lifts a little bit, and the left arm makes like an L. All right, so it looks like this. Shift, and that's it. And there's this nice simultaneous energy. Yeah, whoa, that really read very strongly through the screen. That was great. Shift into your left. We'll pause here. We'll feel the power of that Tai Chi axis holding us stable. Now, simultaneously, calmly, you can keep the toe on the floor, by the way, but there's that coordination of the foot and the arm moving together. To the front, foot and arm. and relax. Now, how would we do this holding on? Let's see. Yeah, I would do this with a chair in front. Let me get my chair. This chair, this is my chi chair. This chair's got good chi. I've had this chair for a long time, since I lived in the Berkshires. All right, so it makes it a little harder to see my legs, but you know what the legs are doing, right? Now get the chair close enough. And this may be the best way for you to do it, even if your balance is pretty good. Get the chair close enough that you don't have to lean forward, and just, let's see, which way we go. Let's shift to the right, and you can keep one finger, even though that's the arm you lift. That doesn't work. I guess you have to stand a little bit this way. So shift and lift, and then come center. So have a wider chair. A tabletop would probably work better. Let me show you with this. Shift into the right foot, lift the left arm. Toe, ball, heel. There's the shift to center. Then shift into the other foot. Shift into the right foot, right. If you're facing your tabletop, you got one hand on the table. Now here's the secret. Here's the PowerPoint right here. There's no weight on that foot yet. This foot that's coming down, it's just like, it's like you're testing a really hot bathtub. You're not sure. It might be very hot. You want to be very gentle there. Toe, okay, the water's fine. Ball of the foot, now you're on both feet. This is an exercise that the slower you go, the deeper it gets and the harder and more strengthening it becomes, right? So that's why I'm taking time. Shift, nice and easy. Nice and easy. The weight's on the standing foot. Toe, ball, heel. There, you got it. Pouring the weight into the left leg. Beautiful, everybody. Keep the weight in the left leg. Pour it down. Now it's in both. Excellent. Shoulders relaxed. Shoulders still relaxed. Breathing. Lift. Keep the toe on the floor if you need. Now imagine if this were your standing meditation posture. Imagine if you had to stand there and breathe. You could maybe keep your eyes open in this one. I wouldn't make you do this. This is very advanced, but we're doing the same process of, where am I holding excess tension? Those places where you're holding tension are pulling you out of alignment. Shift. Breathe. Relax. The bones are holding us up. Gorgeous. One more time just for fun. Try 70% or 50% of your full effort. You can go slower than me if you want. There. And relax. And let's do our pulling down, drawing down the little yang energy. Woo, yeah. Pulling the energy that's all around us, right through us. Inhale, gathering the energy, bringing clarity, illumination, brightness to our brain, wisdom and balance to the heart and emotions, strength, health to the body. That was good. Really good. And I was watching you, and I was just had a flash, this gesture here. Have you ever been, with somebody who's really upset and you're like, relax, it's okay, it's okay. This is the gesture we do. We don't go, relax, it's fine, it's fine. Ah, or simmer down. Sometimes it's the wrong thing to say, but you know what I mean. This is what grounding is. It's about, it's okay. We're fine. Okay, we're going to play with that now. We're going to shift into another flow, and then we'll come back to some crane flow. Let's go over the earth flow. The earth flow is based on embrace tiger, return to mountain, which we haven't done in quite a while. So let's hold our chi ball. Breathe. Really put your mind in that chi ball. It's energy we're holding here. Now for embrace tiger, the first gesture is that. Exhale. Then we inhale, the backs of the hands come together to the heart. We exhale, hands go forward, the chest softens. The next inhale, we make a big circle. Back to the center, exhale. Inhale, we're dipping into the energy. It's moving from our heart center out into the world. And this next gesture, so great. This is called standing in the center of the earth. You inhale, you're bringing all of that healing, protecting energy right to your center. That's why that's a big inhale. Then exhale. Harnessing our energy. That's the embracing the tiger. Harnessing the energy, but then standing in the center of the earth. Very healing. Balance. Okay, let's just do that a few more times. Exhale. Standing in the center of your power. Exhale. Sorry, it's the exhales through the nose. Inhale. Inhale. All right, we're standing in the center of our power. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Chest softens back. Feel the protective, healing, light power. Good. Nice. Nice. Now we're going to play with this chi. Feel like there's really something there. There is. If I can get in the sun. Woo! You can actually feel the sunlight. But we use our imagination and we direct our chi. Imagination meaning visualizing it, not like it's fake and you're pretending, but visualize it. Feel that chi ball. This is chi that's going to filter out any negativity, any problematic, blocked chi. So it's very powerful. And the way we do that is we start with embrace tiger. Exhale, just like what we did. Inhale. Exhale. Now here's where it changes a little bit. We inhale, standing in the center of the earth, the hands spiral behind us, curling in, and then we dip down into that earth energy, and we lift it up. Ooh, so we're really making it tangible. And we let's just shape that chi ball 3 times so we become very friendly and familiar with that powerful energy of the earth that can take our negativity and transform it into health, clarity, whatever we need. So now we take that ball of healing chi, we hold it right in front of our heads, not touching, but in front like this. And we're going to use it to filter out. Just move that light, that ball of light, clearing out the brain, clearing out the heart mind, the emotions, but coming into balance, clearing out any illness or low energy in the body, all the way through the legs into the earth. And then we finish by going, that was nice. That's the opening the flow position, right? Flow rather. But it's nice to finish that process and say, fabulous. And then we come right back to the beginning. We embrace tiger. Inhale. Exhale. Return to mountain. Spiral around, sinking down. Your hips go back. You're reaching into that rich earth energy. You're scooping it and lifting it right in front of you. Make a chi ball bright, healing light. Lift that bright ball of light right in front of your brain, right in front of your mind, your third eye. Use that healing light, filtering out negativity, illness, weakness, whatever you want to get rid of. Anything that's weighing heavy on your heart, anything that didn't feel great in your body, just use this healing light to filter it out. Then the arms float up and down. Again, race tiger. Harnessing your internal power. Courage, dignity. Turn to mountain. Dive in, excavate that mountain. Pull up the precious gems, the minerals, all the riches, the gifts of the earth energy, which is the energy of stability, clarity, groundedness, energy of healing. Now lift that chi ball, holding it brightly shining in front of the mind, and the light comes into the mind, into the heart mind, through the whole body. Inhale, arms float. And exhale. One more time. I like to start with like a little mini chi ball before I embrace tiger. Yeah. Exhale, letting go, sending your energy out. Gathering, not just the earth, you can think of gathering energy from the entire universe. The hands come a little bit behind you, fingers come in. Dive into that earth, scoop. Now let's stand here for a moment and just hold that ball, palms facing up. Right? So we're it's like you can imagine the light just beaming down, just pouring into your palms. Just receive that light, that chi. Shape it into a ball. Giving it your full attention so that will help it get stronger and brighter. Bring that ball of light in front of your third eye. Just think clarity. Now that light pours down. Bring it in front of your heart. Hold it there for a moment and think calm, love, compassion, even joy. Right? You're filtering out the negatives. That's what's left. Calm, joy, love, balance. Bring it in front of your lower dantian. That ball of powerful healing light is filtering out low energy, injury, illness, lack of vitality. It's filtering that out, and that light keeps pouring through the legs into the earth that receives it, the negativity that we just filtered out. Inhale, float, and down. Good. So that's the earth flow. I love that one. So now, nice and calm, we'll finish just very briefly with a little flying. Now, this is what we'll do. You could keep both feet on the ground and just float your wings, having that moment of that beautiful metal element, clarity, perspective, letting go of sadness or depression, right? That's the point. And if you'd like to do white crane stands on one leg, it's similar to the golden rooster. We shift, knee comes up, we simultaneously lower the toe, the weight is on one leg till we come to both legs. So whichever variation feels more useful to you this morning. White crane on one or two legs. Right? The energy of letting go. Autumn, metal element, we let go of the old, used up. That leaves us room for the clear, bright, uplifting energy. Like polishing a gem, polishing silver or crystal. We want that clear, bright chi. The color associated with the metal element with the clear, strong chi in the lungs and the large intestine is like sunlight shining through crystal. White light. So you can imagine you're like a crane made out of sparkling white light flying up to the sky. Ah. Two more times. Last time we all fly together. And come down. Hold the chi ball. A nice bright ball of chi today. Breathe that healing, wonderful, enlivening energy. Bring it right into your lower dantian, and we'll be bamboo in the wind. Different way to connect to nature, to earth energies, to visualize those roots down toward the center of the earth. Stability, nourishment, right? Roots absorb the nourishment. And when we're nourished with good energy, we have flexibility and resilience. Whatever's happening, we'll rock with it. We'll sway with it. Won't knock us over or break us apart. And let that get a little smaller, more refined. Till you come to stillness. Then slowly breathe a little more deeply. Open the eyes slowly. And thank you for practicing with me. Don't go away if you want to do a standing meditation for 5 minutes. Good. Stay. I'll show you today what I want to do or offer you. Oh, forgot our other two bows. I'm sorry. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm so excited. I got That's future think, right? Thank you. Let's all take a moment to think how cool this practice is, how lucky we are that people kept doing it, even during the Cultural Revolution. They kept the practice alive in China. And third bow, gratitude to yourself, your gifts, taking good care of them, using this wonderful autumn to get ready for a wonderful winter. Okie dokie. Grab some water if you want. We'll do a little short meditation. And I'll offer you an option today. Which is what we were talking about before class, Janet and I, if any of you tuned in. Standing meditations, right? We've been practicing, most of us, standing like either in Wu Ji with just a little more awareness of like some space and mobility potential under the arms. So the arms aren't tight or clasped, or, there's a little freedom through here in the arms, right? That's Wu Ji. I love that position for standing meditation because it teaches us where we're out of alignment. So feel free to do that. For those of you who know you have great alignment and you want more challenge, even if you have great alignment, you could do Wuji and continue to learn from it, because we locate where in our bodies we're tight. But there is an option which you could experiment with, which is to stand in a slightly wider, lower stance, in low embracing the tree, or even high embracing the tree. Now, if you stand like this for 5 minutes, you are going to notice where you hold excess tension. But first, you're going to notice where you're weak, right? Maybe you'll say after about 2 minutes, wow, my shoulders are getting so tired. But this is interesting because at that point, you don't have to, bleh. What you could do is just go deep in your body and your mind and just see if you can relax a little more through the shoulders or the thighs or the knees, okay? And it's not the end of the world if you start here and go, wow, this is way too much, and just come back and finish your meditation there. All right, so let me get this timer going. 2, 3. All right, we're ready. Let's begin. Okay, slowly deepen your breathing. Wiggle your fingers, your wrists. Just do any movement that feels safe and good, and open your eyes. And we're done.